Plan with me another week in my N1 Common Planner. In the month of August, I moved into this Common Planner. This one is an N1 size, which is standard traveler's notebook size. And this has been a perfect planner for me. I've been in it for about 3 weeks now, and I'm thoroughly enjoying my time. The Common Planner is by Sterling Ink. This one is a full year, all the pages, so you have about a page per day. So this one has about 500 pages, and it includes quarterly, annually, monthly, weekly, and daily. In my previous videos, I showed how I set it up, and also last week I showed you my first plan with me in here. But if you're not familiar with Common Planner, as I mentioned, it has several spreads. It has spreads that cover the whole year, so you have every month of the year, small calendars here. You have your goal planning by quarter. You have your annual each day per line. You have quarterlies here. You have monthlies here, you have weeklies here, and then you have blank pages for your dailies. So you can either dedicate half a page to a day or 2 spreads per day. You can roam really free in this one, and that's what attracted me to it. So the fact that I love this planner is because it has all these different modalities in here. So when I need to go really detailed, I can go into a daily page, and if I want to go really high detail, I can go weekly. I have tried weekly planners before, didn't work out for me, and that's perhaps because I was in vertical weeklies. I realized that since most of my day is spent in my day job, I don't really need to plan per hour and time block. I just don't, the large chunk of my day is taken up by my daily job. And then recently I've been trying weekly planners, and I realized that weekly horizontal was the perfect planner for me because it has enough space for me to write down any kind of appointments, anything that I need to do, any kind of happenings, but also it's not too big enough, not too intimidating, and it has just enough space for me to reflect what I need. And then on this side, I have this blank page, and it is all in grid, so it's perfect for me to write my to-do lists, my shopping lists, any kind of notes, any kind of brain dumps, any kind of ideas that might come up, or I can just decorate it and leave it as is. So it's kind of like a free roam location here as well for every week. Or if I don't have that, you can also use it for reflection of the week. So I really like everything that this planner offers, and therefore because of that I've been having really good time in here. So for this week, let's plan for this coming week. So right now I'm in this week here, and I mark my weeks with this pencil board that came along with this planner, which I really appreciate. It's beautiful, it's very fall vibes, so I'm definitely ready to go into fall next month. But here's the week we are on. And in here, if you watched my previous video, I basically track my daily happenings, any kind of appointments, anything coming up, my to-do list, my shopping list. And I also have a tracker here where I track my good habits and update some trackers in the beginning of the planner as well. Before we start, however, I want to give a couple updates from the last video. I did put some embellishments into my planner. It was a little bit bare last time. So I have a lot of bookish stickers, so I use them to embellish these front pockets here. These are horizontal, so they're actually pretty perfect to carry business cards, credit cards, or IDs in. I carry them in my wallet, so I don't use this planner for that purpose. So I just put some bookish stickers in here, so you can see some books sticking out, so I thought it was really cute. This pocket, I just carry stickers in here, so they kind of like self-embellish. And then in this side here, I also put some book stickers. So read more books, the book is always better, the House of Wind book club, read books, drink tea, and avoid social interaction. Perfect. Enemies to lovers, and bibliophile. So these kind of embellishing these pockets, Of course, these pockets can be used for whatever you need. You can carry your cards, you can carry a bit of folded cash maybe, or photos of your family, but for now I decided just to use these to put a little bit of ephemera into these. And another change since last week, I was carrying my pens in this side here behind the elastic that the planner gets enclosed with, but I was constantly worried that I will lose them or they're gonna get scratched or even cracked and then leak, you know, onto the planner. So I got myself this very slender pen case. It's actually pretty hard, so it's not gonna crush your pens. And in this small size, when you open, you have space for exactly 3 pens on this side, which is perfect because that's what I was carrying with this planner: the fountain pen, the gel pen, and then the highlighter. And there is a pocket here. I have my headphones in here, but you can use it for other things. You can use a little foldable scissors or a cutter or a straight edge ruler or anything like that. So I think it's so perfect, this little case that holds everything that I need. So let's take out the pens. In the previous video I mentioned that what I decided to do is use these pens in the following manner. This one is used for my daily planning. Since this common planner has a planning side and then like blanks pages side, and use planning side for planning, and then blank pages I use them mostly for journaling and sometimes for brainstorming and kind of collections. So what I do is I use these two for my planning side and my fountain pen for my journaling side. Since I will not be journaling today, I will put this one to the side, but these we're gonna use. All right, let's start from the top. Let me actually get this paper clip here that we might use. So in the beginning, there are months, which right now I'm basically just crossing them out as month is over. Since we're still in August, August gonna stay, we're not gonna touch it. Then next we have the quarterly planning, which doesn't change. Here I track the steps. So yesterday actually was very active office day, so I literally didn't walk at all. It was like 1200 steps, which is not good, but I'll just make sure to walk more today. And because it is less than 5,000, I'm not gonna highlight it because I did not reach my walking goals yesterday at all. So this is the annual tracker. These are quarterlies. So in quarterlies, I track my daily habits per day and I also track them on the week itself. First, I started tracking them only here, and then I felt like I really want to track them in the week that I'm in. So right now, I'm basically tracking same habits in 2 places. I want to complete this quarter and then I will decide what I want to do for next quarter, if I want to continue doing that or not. But for now, I am tracking them effectively in 2 places. So yesterday, I definitely had my water. I didn't walk, as we noticed. Sleep, yes, I slept my 7 hours, and then I did have my turmeric and I had my omega. All right, so the habits that I track, as I kind of mentioned here, are water, walking, sleep, vitamin D, omega, and turmeric. So I did all of them except I didn't get my steps in. So that's our quarterly habit tracker. And then we're gonna go to the week. As I mentioned, I keep the pencil board here to mark my place where the weekly, where I am in the weeklies. And here pretty much all is done what I could check out and actually record video. That's what I'm doing right now. I also edited video and uploaded the one that I did last week. I also did some writing and I didn't do these 2, so I'll have to work on that still. And then I also marked that I did upload the video yesterday and I still need to take this training. And as far as the tracker, I'm gonna mark the same thing that I did in the previous one just now. Water, not walking, sleep, yes, and vitamin D and turmeric, that's today. And then yesterday I also took my omega. All right, cool. So these are done. So that was the past week. So now let's plan for the week that's gonna be upcoming. So right now it's completely blank. There are no appointments or anything that I am aware of. There are a couple events next week that I want to attend at the local library, and it's a write-in where you can bring your laptop or your notebook and just sit with other writers and work on your book. And then there is also another one. It's like a coloring night for adults. I thought it was so fun, you know, to like color and chill, which unfortunately we all need. So I might attend that, but that's the following week. This upcoming week, I don't have anything exciting yet, but it's okay. So now we have a completely blank week, and here's what I do when I start the week. I highlight the name of the month and the days of the week with a highlighter, just to give them a little bit more definition and make it prettier. Let me put this under angle. And this is Mildliner in this like a sagey green. I got it from the set. It's like a naturals set. I'm gonna link to it in the description down below. And I like it because it's dark enough but not too dark, and I've tested it with this paper and it didn't bleed, which was great. So that's that. And now I'm gonna write out my approximate weekly schedule for work. So on Monday I'm gonna be working from home, and on Tuesday I will be at the office. Wednesday work from home again. Office on Thursday, working from home on Friday, and then obviously no work on the weekend. But on the weekends I usually try to record and or edit and upload the videos. So I'm gonna mark that down. So I'm gonna say record the video, and then on Sunday I'm gonna say edit and upload. And then also we found out that since it is 25 years of Matrix, the movie, they will be playing Matrix in a nearby movie theater, so we want to try to see if we can get tickets. So I'm gonna put for Sunday the movie night. We'll see if it happens or not. We tried last week and they didn't have any tickets. So hopefully we are lucky this week. And then over here I usually have a to-do list, and it kind of repeats every week. So what I do here, I write out overall list, and then each of these items end up on one of the days. So right now I already wrote a couple here that also going to be here, but sometimes I end up moving them to a different day, so that's fine. So I'm gonna do my to-do here. All right, and it's always record a video, edit video, upload video. Since all of these take at least an hour to 2 hours each for me. And then I also need to seed the grass in my backyard. And then let's see what else we did last week. Oh, right. How could I forget that? And then I also had watched the WriterTube conference. I don't know if I want to do it this week. We'll see. Definitely need to complete the training. That's for work. And I think these are my usual items. All right, so I'm gonna leave them here. What I do is I can obviously continue this to do it this way, but I want to write other items here. So in the worst case, if I have an additional item, I can put them here, and if I don't, I can just put sticker and then embellish the page this way. As you can see here, I have some stickers here. A book is a gift you can open again and again. I put some glasses here, I put a candlestick here, I put a couple flowers here. I'm trying not to overload the page with ephemera while I'm planning, because I might need that place for something else, for the notes. But then once the week is over and I end up with a lot of empty space, or a little, I can put sticker then and embellish it. Like for example, this week I don't have anything else here, so I might put a bigger sticker right here later on. All right, so I think we're good. So the only thing that's left is the tracker. So I've shared it last week. I got the stamp, which is right here with the VersaMagic, and it worked out really well. This VersaMagic is in brown. The color is actually called Jumbo Java, and it works really well with this brown sepia ink in this pen, which is Pilot GTEC C4. So this is in 0.4 nib, and let's do that today as well. And unfortunately, just like last week, I forgot my clear block. So we will have to work with what we have and be ever so careful applying the stamp using this clear cover over here, which is a bit of a challenge, but I feel like I've almost mastered it by now. So let me use the clip to keep the page in place, and perhaps maybe I should actually clip this side. I love this clip. It holds really well and it's a very heavy brass clip. So besides holding page together just with the strength of the clip itself, it's also holding it with its own weight. So I really love it. I got it from Amazon and they had a whole bunch of them. So this one has a moon and a cat. They have some with just a moon, I think with like mushrooms, with the sun, different images. So I really love it. I wish they also had one in like a silver metal versus just copper or brass, but they only have brass, and I think it's because they were kind of trying to mimic Traveler's Company brass clips. But now that I'm in this brown cover, it actually works out really well. All right, so let's grab the stamp. Let me get this, peel this clear cover, and then we're gonna peel the stamp itself. Okay, let me put it on here like that. And then I'm gonna ink it up ever so carefully. I like the VersaMagic applicator because it's so small and portable, and because it sticks out of its container, you can be very gentle while inking stuff up without having to like squeeze it or push something into it. The only thing I noticed, I've been putting more and more color on the corner here, which obviously will transfer to paper, which I wish was not the case, but I think I end up having to with this issue, and I don't think I can get it really clean. I'll have to clean it later. I saw online, I think yesterday, there is a spray. You can spray your stamp and clean it, and it cleans out to basically be like what they come originally when they have nothing on them. So I'll have to find that and get that stamp clean. All right, we're ready to transfer. Let's hope I can get it even, because I cannot really see because of the glare. Okay, I think I got it. Now just squish it on. Yeah, so I was going back and forth with myself to like draw the tracker or create a paper sticker for the tracker or find the stamp. And then I found this set of stamps that had tracker with perfect number of lines, which is 6 habits that I'm tracking. And after I just tested it last week, I was like, it's perfect. It worked out. It had exactly what I needed. And the set, I shared it in the last video. It's this one, and there are like 4 other or 3 other sheets with different clear stamps, and they're for various tracking purposes, for book reviews, movie reviews, just a weekly, like the if you want to just do like a challenge tracker, and obviously this habit tracker, which is perfect. Looks like I didn't put enough ink. This one definitely was darker, but it's fine because then it transfers on the other side. Hopefully with this amount of ink it didn't transfer too much. Yeah, okay. So now that I stamped that, I can write in my habits. So this top line, I use it for days of the week. And then these I use for the habits themselves. So we have water, walk, sleep. And then I have my vitamins or supplements, vitamin D, omega, and turmeric. All right, looking good. So we put all the essentials down. We highlighted the days, we put a little bit of the schedule, we put the basic to-dos, and then we put the tracker. And then I will also put to buy. I don't have any needs for next week yet, because I already have a list for this week and I'll get them today. But I want to put this area here, so then when I have them I can write them in, and that's going to be either stuff I need for a household, and if I have groceries I might put them in there under here, or maybe just do a separate list here. So now I want to do just a little bit of embellishment, And just like here or the week prior, just a couple stickers to you know, brighten it up. And then once that week ends, then I'm gonna add more if I can. As I mentioned, I have the front pocket here where I keep a bunch of stickers. So I'm thinking this week maybe I can use this Light Academia from Notebook Therapy, embellish the pages. I really like it because it's in this brown sepia, kind of like the rest of my color scheme. So this way it goes together with the rest of the decor. So this is kind of cool. It has like a violin and a mirror. Maybe I can put something here. I might next week shift this to the right, so then I have a little bit space here for a sticker. I have these stamps here, these ancient statues, and then just like these cutouts of paper, more stamps, and then these stickers here. So they're all in this kind of brown sepia, and all of these are basically washi paper on the clear back, which I really like. So let's see. This tag actually looks pretty cute. Ever so carefully. There we go. So I'm probably gonna put it right here. And then one of these stems maybe. I'm trying not to like obscure this space too much in case if I want to use it for actual notes. I'm trying to see if I can find something thin to put here. Everything here is pretty wide. I don't think it will fit. Divine. Okay, I think I might put this up in the corner here. I think it should be okay. It will still leave me plenty of space. There we go. So just a couple of splashes of color, and then I can put more stickers as I go. I might end up putting maybe a sticker here, or maybe like here somewhere if my week doesn't end up being too busy. All right, that's good. And I don't think I have anything changing in my monthlies. I don't believe so. Where are my monthlies? Yeah, I think I put everything that I needed. Actually pre-decorated next month. I know it's not exactly maybe fall colors, but I really like that washi, so I just went with it. And I only put some birthdays, but I haven't decorated these monthlies yet. Also, I mentioned last week that I was trying to figure out a way for me to go in the quickest way to the sections that I'm working in. So far, I'm using this to identify where I am in my weeklies, and then I put a metal tab here to mark where I am in my journaling. So when I need to journal, I just go here, grab this metal tab and go, and it's positionable, so I just put it on the following day. I do want to get another tab. I used to have an 8-pack, but I think I used them all up all over my planners, so I need to buy another set from Jet Pens. I'm thinking to have another tab like that here where I'm marking my habits, because it's staying on the same page for a while, so then I don't have to constantly dig for it. I can just go to it. So that's what I'm thinking to add, but otherwise right now it's working out for me how I have it. I might actually also put maybe a little bit of washi here. I think it should fit. I have this really cute moon washi from Notebook Therapy as well. This is their moonlit set. Very cute, very romantic, and it kind of matches their Light Academy as well. So I think I have start right here. There we go. It's really pretty. So I think I might put it right here. There we go. And I just need a straight edge. Let's use this pencil board and just put it on this last square. There we go. I think that's really cute. What do you think? All right, I'm glad. So I'm ready for next week. I wrote in my basics. This week I still need to get band-aids, bottled water, and some bananas. I like how all the things to buy started with B. apparently it's kind of that week, but otherwise very cute. As you can see, everything is working out. I'm really enjoying my time here. As I mentioned, I started planning in horizontal weekly, I think back in June or even end of May, in a small pocket weekly planner. And I think because it was not precious, I really like dove into it and felt very comfy in it. And after a while, I really got into weekly planning. Before, I didn't use weekly at all, and ever since then I'm like, I really dig it. And so I was watching videos, and when I saw people using N1 weekly, I was like, this is a perfect size because it's big enough to fit everything I need and my handwriting, which I'm on the larger side in my letters, but then it's also narrow, so it's portable enough. And I love this whole setup. I love how it works out with this cover I found from September Leather. I'm gonna link to everything below, also in my previous video if you want to check out. I love how it all just fits together, how I can put this clear pocket here and keep my stickers, have a little bit of embellishment, and just take this along. If I didn't have my pencil case, you can easily just put your pen in here and off you go. There is a pen loop here as well. I don't use it, not to mark my side of my page here, because this leather does bleed the color a little bit, but otherwise I think it's so comfy. I like how chubby it is, and how it fits everything perfectly, and how everything that I need in my life right now is in here. I am very happy with it. So thank you for coming along with me to plan in here for the next week. And if you like this kind of videos, please subscribe. In the comments down below, let me know about the planner that you use. If you do use weekly, if it's horizontal or vertical, what is your favorite brand, and what do you think about Common Planner by Sterling Ink? And I will see you in the next video, and until then, you take care.